The United Way of Southwest Virginia is hosting its first United Disaster Preparedness Symposium. That'll be next month. It'll be an opportunity for people to come together and be more prepared the next time a disaster happens. And here to tell us a little bit more about it, Executive Director Megan Parks. Megan, thank you so much for stopping by here and talking with me.
Thank you for having me.
My first question is, where did this idea come from to host a symposium like this?
Yeah, so really it came out of lessons learned from Hurricane Helene, but also Winter Storm Jet in Southwest Virginia. We really realized that there was a big opportunity for us to be able to pull all the actors together at the same table to be talking and networking, building resources and contacts well before an event actually happens. So this is really our mission moment of trying to build resilient communities, and this is our best effort to be able to bring everybody together to educate, network, and be able to build a more resilient community.
What will this symposium entail? What kind of information do you think will be there? What kind of discussion will be there? Just kind of walk me through that.
Yeah, so I think it's a great opportunity for folks like local emergency managers, county administrators, but also other nonprofits and faith-based organizations, those who would really respond in a disaster. This is really your moment for all of us to be able to come together and learn. We're going to have Marcus Coleman from United Way Worldwide, Brock Long, who is a former FEMA administrator. We also have the National Weather Service and Trails to Recovery, which is the Washington County, Virginia Long-Term Recovery Group coming. And we're going to have a lot of different education sessions to learn about things like long-term recovery, how we track weather patterns and prepare appropriately, and really just how do we connect as a full community, because it's not if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen, and how can we be more prepared and really better serve our citizens together as a collaborative group, and this is our best effort to be able to do that.
You've kind of already answered my next question, but obviously we all know how devastating Hurricane Helene was in our region, but moving back to this symposium, how beneficial do you think it will be for our community?
I think it's vital. I think we learned a lot of lessons with that, and really our biggest takeaway is we don't want to wait until we're in crisis to be able to figure out who offers what service, who do I call, where do I go, who do I partner with to be able to best serve my citizenry. We need to be building those blocks before we get to that point in time, and this is really the best way to be able to do that. So we're excited to see what it's able to bring forth for the future for other organizations that we work with and our partners, local, state, and federal partners, but also what it means for our communities. These are our neighbors. These are our family members. It may have been even an experience we had personally, and we know that we can do better, and this is our commitment to doing that.
And then some bullet point information type questions I got for you. Where is this? When is it? And who can attend?
Yeah, so it's going to be September 22nd. Doors and registration open at 9 o'clock. It's going to be at the Higher Education Center in Abingdon. And it's really open for anyone who's interested in coming to learn about disaster response and recovery, but also preparedness. How do we as individuals and organizations put our best foot forward to be prepared for our community? And I'll tell you, Mr. Dan Rice and Joseph Moore have done a beautiful job. So if you have the day available, come spend it with us, come learn, and be able to walk away with a lot of great information.
And let's say someone wants to learn a little bit more information about the United Way of Southwest Virginia, or a little bit more about this symposium. Is there a website? Is there a place that they can go to find a little bit more information?
Yeah, so everything's on social media if you follow United Way of Southwest Virginia. You can also go onto the website. We have our United Recovery Force webpage, which is our disaster division. Everything lives there. It's all on the homepage of the website. Everything you may want to know about it, or just call the office. We're happy to talk to anybody.
Fantastic. Well, Megan, you do some valuable work in our region. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.